as can be. I got your hands in mine, and you don't have to listen carefully. I'll tell you 1,000 times. Anything you feel, put it all on me. All of your thoughts, I want everything. And when you get sad, like you do sometimes, put it all on me. Put it all on me. I'll lift you when you're feeling low. I'll hold you when the night gets cold. You'll never have to be alone, and that's all you need to know. No love lost, we've got you and I. No clouds, we'll shoot 'em out the sky. You'll never have to be alone, and that's all you need to know. Get this thing we found. Anything you feel, put it all on me. Your fears and your thoughts, give me all of it. And when you get sad, like you do sometimes, put it all on me. Put it all on me. I'll lift you when you're feeling low. I'll hold you when the night gets cold. That's all you need to know. No love lost, we've got you and I. No clouds, we'll shoot 'em out the sky. You'll never have to be alone, and that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know, yeah.
I can still see that dress you were wearing with those yellow wildflowers. I can still smell that vanilla in your hair when I was spinning you around. We just met and I knew then, but I couldn't say it out loud. So we just swayed while the music played, kinda like we're doing right now. Another year down and baby somehow our song never gets old. The honeymoon fades and butterflies fade, but I'll never let you go. We were just kids, stealing a kiss, and it feels like forever ago. But I love you more than yesterday, still got forever to go. I remember that moon hanging over the water at Fort Lauderdale Beach. Corona Lime and Tortuga lights and a lawn chair seats. Bandana in your hair and your hand in the pocket of my worn out jeans. That summer night did something right, it's still hard to believe. Another year down and baby somehow our song never gets old. The honeymoon fades and butterflies fade, but I'll never let you go. We were just kids, stealing a kiss, and it feels like forever ago. But I love you more than yesterday, still got forever to go. Forever to go. Still got forever to go, forever to go. Still got forever to go. Another sunrise, another slow kiss, another memory. You and me. Another year down, baby, somehow our song never gets old. The honeymoon fades I'll never let you go. We were just kids, stealing a kiss. It feels like forever ago. But I love you more than yesterday. Still got forever to go. Yeah, I love you more than yesterday. Still got forever. Girl, I've always loved you. Oh, but something's changed. Blame it on time, the road or the ride, but it ain't the same. It's a different kind of feeling, not the one I knew. From the sweet on your lips to how your hand in mine fits. Girl, I've always loved you, but I don't love you like I used to. This gets better every time you kiss me like this. It's stronger the longer I'm with you, yeah. More than every single day before. Didn't know I could ever love you more than I did, but baby I do. I don't love you like I used to. What we got ain't got no ending, like a band of solid gold. Sweeter with time like strawberry wine. It gets as good as it gets old. And oh, we thought we knew what it meant way back then. Oh, but I keep falling, all in, higher than I've ever been. Oh no, I don't love you like I used to. This gets better every time you kiss me like this. It's stronger the longer I'm with you, yeah. More than every single day before. Didn't know I could ever love you more than I did, but baby I do. I don't love you like I used to. Love you like I used to. This gets better every time you kiss me like this. It's stronger the longer I'm with you, yeah. More than every single day before. Didn't know I could ever love you more than I did, but baby I do. I don't love you like I used to.
To whisper I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say night night and kiss me. Used to be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading but I linger on there. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, wherever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries. green, green grass. Swing, 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 spin, step. You wear the shoes and I will wear that dress. So kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling. So kiss me. Kiss me down by the broken treehouse. Swing me upon its hanging tide. Bring your flowered hat. We'll take the trail marked on your father's map. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band, make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling.
Who presents this woman to be married today?
Huh?
So, who presents this woman to be married today?
Her mom and I?
Thank you.
You look a mess. You're
You
my
look
dog.
great. Okay. Welcome, friends and family. Love has gathered us all here today to celebrate Jenna and Alex. We appreciate that you've come from near and far to join us for this joyful ceremony. We would like to take a moment to recognize those that could not be here today. Even though they are not here physically, they are part of the foundation that makes Jenna and Alex the people who they are today. Jenna and Alex have known most of you for many years, possibly their whole lives. You watched them grow up, you went to school with them, or you worked alongside them. Because you are the ones who have supported them, it's only fitting that you are the ones to share this once-in-a-lifetime moment. Jenna's Nana and Papa used to read her a verse that has stuck with her and Alex throughout the relationship and will continue for the rest of their lives. Love is patient, love is kind, does not envy, does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, and it keeps no records of wrongs. The one thing I treasure about your relationship, Alex and Jenna, is the love and consideration you have for one another. The way you share food with one another, go half and half. The way you offer the first sip for a drink to see if you like it, to know if I need to get another one. And that you take care of each other every day. Before we start the vows, a couple will be doing something a little different. Jenna and Alex are so grateful to have you all here today. They've agreed that anyone here today will be a perfect choice to be their witness. So they decide to hold a witness roulette. By being here today, your name's been placed in a jar. If your name is chosen, you'll be signing their marriage license as a witness.
Here, check it out.
Jenna and Alex will each pick a name.
Me first?
Yeah.
Ashley Allen.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Everyone can take a seat.
They're great.
This is awesome.
Sheena Savell. Shayna, sorry.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
So, let the ceremony begin. Do you, Alex, take Jenna to live together in matrimony, to love her, to honor her, to comfort her, and to keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, cherishing her through all of life's ups and downs, and sharing the days of joy from this day forward?
I do.
Do you, Jenna, take Alex to live together in matrimony, to love him, to honor him, to comfort him, and to keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, cherishing him through all of life's ups and downs, and sharing the days of joy from this day forward?
I do.
May I have the rings?
Go this way or the other way?
Either way is fine.
Okay.
You've both chosen to exchange rings as a symbol of promises you make here today. Alex, please place the ring on Jenna's finger and repeat after me. I, Alex,
I, Alex,
take you, Jenna,
take you, Jenna,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward
to have and to hold from this day forward
until forevermore.
until forevermore.
May you never steal, lie, or cheat.
May you never steal, lie, or cheat.
But if you must steal,
But if you must steal
and steal away my sorrows,
and steal away my sorrows,
and if you must lie,
and if you must lie
with me all the nights of my life,
lie with me all the nights of my life,
and if you must cheat, then please cheat death,
and if you must cheat, then please cheat death,
because I cannot live a day without you.
because I cannot live a day without you.
Jenna, please place the ring on Alex's finger and repeat after me. I, Jenna,
I, Jenna,
take you, Alex,
take you, Alex,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
until forevermore.
until forevermore.
May you never steal, lie, or cheat.
May you never steal, lie, or cheat.
But if you must steal,
But if you must steal,
then steal away my sorrows.
and steal away my sorrows,
And if you must lie,
and if you must lie,
lie with me all the nights of my life.
lie with me all the nights of my life.
And if you must cheat, then please cheat death.
And if you must cheat, then please cheat death,
Because I cannot live a day without you.
because I could not live a day without you.
It's my great honor to stand beside both of you today, joining the people who love and support you the most as you take this next step. By the power vested in me by the state of Florida, pronounce you husband and wife. May not kiss the bride.
I'm a mess right now.
Just say the word, we'll take on the world. Just say you're hurt, we'll face the worst. Oh. I can see the pain in your eyes. Oh, believe me, and I have tried. No, I won't pretend to know what you've been through. You should know, I wish it was me, not you. And just say the word, take on the world. And just say you're hurt, we'll face the worst. Nobody knows you the way that I know you. Look in my eyes, I will never desert you. And just say the word, we'll take on the world. And it's the fight, in the fight of our lives. You and I, we were made to thrive. Oh, yeah. And I am your future, I am your past. Never forget we were built to last. Step out of the shadows and into my life. Silence the voices that haunt you inside. And just say the word, we'll take on the world. And just say you're hurt, we'll face the worst. Nobody knows you the way that I know you. Look in my eyes, I will never desert you. And just say the word,
heard at night like house right for that nigga. Most feds in the state wanna see my nigga. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. The other rapper got a hip show, he got out.
Give it up for Lindsay and Matt.
Now Ross don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, streets, get naked for a sack down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still pushing play the nigga who on the back down. I'm on the road, getting shot from the back.
Some noise for Courtney and Jose. Give it up for your best man and maid of honor, Christiana Money.
With the face, you gonna sue me quick. Never catch another case, I know it's true to be mixed. So I'ma keep it cool here, say I
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to introduce to you for the first time as husband and wife. Please give it up and make a lot of noise. Get out of your seats for the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Mosley. All right, Jenna and Alex will now go into their first dance as husband and wife.
As far as heartbeats go, it's beating right out of my chest. As far as prayers may go, oh damn it baby, I feel blessed. As far as loving you, well you know where my little love says. As far as moments go, this is one we'll never forget. Baby, I've wanted this for as long as I know. 'Cause I wrote this song a long, long time ago. And it goes, I wanna see you all dressed up in white. Baby, I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. And I told you since I met you that you'd always be mine. And one day I was gonna make you my wife. But baby tonight I'ma make you my wife. As far as feelings go, it's the best feeling I've ever known. As far as where I wanna be with you, that's my home. Everybody, raise your glasses and send it back to the groove. Everybody in this room, I'm trying to get to call you mine. Oh, I wanna see you all dressed up in white. Baby, I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. And I told you since I met you that you'd always be mine. Oh, baby, tonight I'll make you my wife.
All right, give it up for the newlyweds.
It might seem silly talking about this now. You just came about, you're sleeping in my hands. But fathers always get to be first loves. I know I'm the one you measure them against. And we'll push, yeah we'll find, we won't see. I know you'll find a love on your own. And when it's time, if I've done it right, only a good man will feel like home. Now I know I am not a perfect one. I'm worried I won't have everything you need. Been having conversations with demons. I'm telling them I think it's time for them to leave. And I push,
I will fight, I'll break habits, I'll try to show you how love's supposed to go. And when it's time, if I've done it right, only a good man will feel like home. Oh, I'm gonna tell you how to live for the love that'll all be up to you, my little girl. I can only get you used to what it's like when someone else thinks you what God's given to this world. It might seem silly talking about this now, so you just came about your sleeping in my hands. But fathers always get to be first loves, and I love you more than you could understand.
How sweet was that? Let's give it up for these two. At this time, I will now invite the mother of the groom to share a very special dance with him on the dance floor.
Sense of wonder, you get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never feel those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some helping heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. When you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance.
Let's give it up for these two.
I'm Nancy Barkheimer. I'm Jenna's mom, and as of like 3 hours, I'm Alex's mother-in-law. Never been a mother-in-law before, so this is a new experience for me. Jenna's dad, Tom, and I are just so happy to be here to share this amazing, happy, beautiful, special day with all Jenna and Alex's family and friends. When Jenna was born, she made a grand entrance into this world. I won't go into the details, but it was grand. And the first time I held her in my arms, she looked up at me with such an intense stare, and I could just hear her saying, let's get this show on the road. Jenna was always my social child, always on the go, always had somebody over, and when somebody was leaving, somebody else came over. She always was very strong-willed and had a mind of her own. She drove my mom crazy because there was nothing that you could get Jenna to do if she didn't want to do it. No special treats, nothing, no candy. She just said she didn't care. It wasn't until the invention of the cell phone that we finally had some bargaining power. Right? When Jenna came over one day and was telling us about this guy she met named Alex, it wasn't the words she was saying about him. It was the look on her face that I could tell she was smitten with him. And for those of you under 40, smitten means she was really attracted to him. Not sure that everybody got that, but you know. The first time we met Alex was on Christmas Day. And I thought that was really brave of Alex to come meet parents on a holiday. But he showed up with a bottle of Tito's vodka. So obviously Jenna had given him a heads up. It was a smooth move on his part. And it was love at first sight. For the Tito's, of course. All kidding aside, over time, we did fall in love with Alex. He is a kind, thoughtful young man with a great sense of humor, and most importantly, he clearly loved our daughter. When he came to us and said he would like to ask Jenna to marry him, I just had two thoughts. The first one was, Jenna has found her person in life. And secondly, my mom and dad would have loved Alex. My parents were married almost 75 years, and my mom was the smartest woman I've ever known. She was a huge proponent of marriage and always said, never go to bed angry, and always, always make your marriage a priority. They love Jenna with all their heart, and I know that they are rejoicing in this day. And they are here for sure. Jenna, having the privilege of being your parents has been one of our greatest joys in life. And watching you grow into this amazing young woman, there's no better joy. And when I look at you, I still see that little girl that I held in my arms for the very first time. You have always been one of our shining lights, and together with Alex, that light shines brighter. He is your true North Star. Your dad and I wish you both a lifetime of happiness, amazing adventures, and most of all, love. So now, let's get this show on the road. Thank you. I made it.
Of you here tonight. I know everybody took time out of their busy schedules to travel to Tampa or Plant City and come to the wedding, so we really appreciate that. I gotta say, following after Nancy, who actually was using an automated device while I'm standing up here holding yellow sheets of paper. I'm very intimidated, but I'll give it a go. Well, I'm carefully sifting through the stories of Alex that I want to tell. Steve did a great job of telling some of the stories last night at the rehearsal dinner. So Alex, like Jenna, was always very, very friendly. And one of my memories of him was when he was 4 years old, we were at the beach, and he had on this cute little Tommy Bahama button-down shirt. And he would go up to people and he would say, "Hi, I'm Alex Mosley. I'm 4 years old and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. What's your name?" So he was always a character, and he still is today. Well, time went on, and he and I used to have a movie night. So once a week we would go to Blockbuster, and he got to pick out a movie, and I got to pick out a movie, and then we would pick out a movie we watched together. His, more likely than not, was always going to be Mighty Ducks. I don't know if you've seen that, but I have seen that movie personally at least 2 dozen times. And we would sit there, and if the movie in any way had a happy ending, a sad ending, lost animals, whatever, Alex and I would sit there basically with a box of Kleenex between us and cry at the end of the movie. So my son is he's the crier. You better cry. There might be something you don't know about him, but it's very sweet. He also loves to play soccer. And from an early age, we tried different sports. Steve was mentioning that. But soccer was the one that he really enjoyed. And mostly he liked to be in the thick of things. So he would like to be where the action was, where the ball was. And he didn't really like the goalie position. But one day when he was 6 or 7 years old, the coach put him in as a goalie. And Alex was standing in the goal. And for most of the game, the ball was at the other end of the field. And Alex is sort of, playing around down there in the net, and I'm paying attention to the ball on the other end of the field. Suddenly, the people start moving the ball towards the other end of the field. And the ball's coming closer and closer to Alex. I look at Alex. Alex is standing there in the net, and in his boredom, he has stuck his head through a hole in the net and is trying frantically to get his head out as the other team scores the goal. So I'm not going to tell some of the stories, but there is one story in high school. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say a word, but I'm going to say it here. I apologize if they were young children. Cover their ears. Sorry. We got a phone call in high school one day, and they said, "Mrs. Mosley, could you please come to the school? Alex has just done something really bad." Uh-oh. I think I just said the wrong thing. So he basically drew something on someone's locker and got in trouble, but he was always a very good kid, and that was basically the worst thing he ever did. So it wasn't that bad. He was always a great kid. When Alex met Jenna, he called me up and told me, "Mom, I think this is the one." And I'm thinking, okay, this is all in his head. The newness will wear off. He'll get over it. Give it some time. So I didn't really pay that much attention to it. But as time went on, we finally got to meet her. And when we did meet her, and we saw the way that they looked at each other and the way they treated each other, it was something really special. And I knew at that time that this was indeed the one. But we really have loved getting to know Jenna. She's a very special woman. She's beautiful and intelligent and kind and thoughtful. And she loves my son very much. I feel like I'm repeating exactly what Nancy said, but it's absolutely true. And she also has other qualities that we really love. She loves sports, and Alex is also a sports person. And she's a great golfer. And although we've never seen her hit the 260-yard drive, that's still to come. We have seen her chip in one from about 100 yards, so that's pretty hard to do. So she's an excellent golfer, and she's also great at taking a joke. She has a great sense of humor, and believe me, in our family, you have to have a great sense of humor to survive. So she's definitely a keeper. So Nancy and Tom We wanted to thank you for raising such wonderful daughters. And I don't know how it is that the universe allowed it to me, but I'm very thankful. And I've gotten to know Nancy and Tom since they've been engaged. They're wonderful people. And we welcome Jenna into our family. And we're very happy that you are our in-laws too, that we get to know you more. So everyone, please raise your glass. And let's make a toast to the bride and groom. May the future hold your happiness. May the future hold your health. May your heart hold your love for each other. May your arms hold your children. And here's to your wonderful future together. Cheers, everyone.
Hi everyone, I'm Christy, matron of honor tonight and best friend of Jenna's for the past 28 years. 28 years. We're getting so old. I've known Jenna so long that I have no memories of life before her. We met when we were 3 years old, and we've been inseparable since. She's been more of a sister than a friend, and I'm so thankful that we've experienced so much of life together. If you don't know Jenna that well, even if you do, you know she's obviously beautiful on the outside, but she also is on the inside. She's the most dependable, loyal, and genuine person I know, and at the same time, the life of the party. You will never have as much fun anywhere doing anything without her, and no one will have your back more than she does. I could stand here for hours talking about how much I love Jenna and how special of a person she is. But I could stand here for days telling wild and inappropriate stories of our past. As I was writing this, it was pretty much impossible to narrow down any one particular story or memory. So since I only have about 5 minutes, I'll just share the favorites that we love to talk about. Our first time in a classroom together was in 2nd grade. We used to get in quite a bit of trouble for our nonstop talking, but mostly for giving each other the middle finger throughout the day. Who knows exactly where we learned it, but we thought we were hilarious. Our teacher did not. Well, we ended up having several more classes together. Oh, sorry, this was after our teacher told my parents we should never, ever be in the classroom ever again together. We had several more classes together as we went through elementary, middle, and high school, and I'm sure every single teacher thereafter agreed. We used to beg Jenna's mom, Nancy, to call us Mary Kate and Ashley in public. She was Mary Kate and I was Ashley. We'd have sleepovers and pronounce song lyrics to memorize the songs by morning. And if Jenna was ever grounded, which was quite a bit, somehow I was still allowed over. It turns out it was because I loved to clean Jenna's room. When Jenna and Alex started dating, I was thrilled. Early on in their relationship, I knew Alex was good enough for Jenna, simply because he was an Atlanta Braves fan. But as time went on, Alex proved his worthiness of my best friend over and over. Jenna was the maid of honor at my wedding in 2021, and when I received photos back from our photographer, there was a picture of Jenna walking down the aisle, like I did for her tonight. In the background, you see a photo of Alex sitting along the aisle, beaming in awe of how beautiful she was. And when I saw that photo, I knew in my heart you guys were going to be together forever. And now today, we all got to see her walk down the aisle to you, Alex, and you guys promised each other forever. Thank you, Alex, for loving my best friend so well. And thank you for loving her the way she deserves and needs. I love you guys so much, and cheers to you. Sorry for all the crying.
Hi, Jenna. So I used to work at P.F. Chang's, and one of my coworkers told me that he lived in the same neighborhood as me. And I was like, oh, cool. You should come on and hang out sometime. All right. And I did. And in his house, there was a dude sitting in the corner of the couch playing FIFA, looking way too comfortable. And he's like, oh, this is my roommate. His name's Alex. It's pretty cool. It's pretty chill. And I remember saying, like, oh, he's playing with Barcelona. You like Barca problems? Yeah. Nice. That was about it. And then the next time I went over to hang out with my coworker, Mosley flips me a remote. Hey, you play FIFA? Yeah. Tossed me the controller. And we probably played FIFA and talked about soccer for a couple hours. Then I realized, I'm like, ooh, I like this kid. He's all right, right? And then over time, we would hang out from time to time, just being in the community. And I'm not kidding, guys, probably 3 or 4 weeks after I first met this guy, he says, hey, I'm going to this music festival. It's called Bonnaroo. You want to go? Those of you who don't know what Bonnaroo is, I said, yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. Let's do it. A couple weeks later, I find myself driving with him to the middle of nowhere, Tennessee. And when we pull up there, I realize, oh, we're camping in the middle of nowhere. And I don't know anybody. And with a bunch of hippies. So this is a music festival. That's when we became brothers, dude. As funny as it is, through time, all the times I spent with Mosley, thing that I can't wrap into words is how he makes his friends truly his family. And if you've gotten the pleasure of being one of his friends, you know that you're not just a buddy of his, like you are his family. And he keeps you tight, and he will defend you to death, right? Alex has taught me so much about how friendship can go to another level. It's not just like having a pal that you like to hang out with. He's taught me about sharing finances. Over time, he gradually would move into my house that I lived in the same community as him. He just hung over and be like, yeah, let me just leave something behind and think of that. And he did that over time, and he literally became my roommate by just gradually moving things into my place. And I've never been happier about it. So we lived together because of that for years after that. And we literally got to the point where we would share everything. It didn't matter what it was. We never had any troubles about like, oh, dude, I paid for that, you get this. No. We're like a married couple living together. It was great. And then some of the best times of my life, and probably the hardest times of my life, he has been right next to my side through all of it. Through my greatest celebrations and the toughest losses I've ever had to take, you've been right there. And I love you for that. I love you like a brother, you are my brother. I appreciate you. And then I had to move away from West Palm Beach and go to Atlanta for a couple of years. And then you get the call from him that said that he met a girl, right? All right. And he keeps talking about, hey, you gotta meet her, she's awesome, she's great. And we planned a trip together to go to Chicago, right? And so we go to Chicago. My wife and I go there to meet them, or to meet her for the first time. And so we meet Jenna, we're super excited, we're taking on a new city we've never been to. And within a couple hours of being there, we're all walking around the downtown strip in Chicago. Mosley and I are up front, trying to find the next place to go to. And I turn around, and Jenna is carrying my wife like a baby, just walking around. It's like, wait, what? It's crazy. I love it. And just through the time that I've spent with you, Jenna, I've realized that you're both a woman of absolute class and grace, and just, you're a delight to be around. But you're also a lady of absolute hullabaloo, and I love that. I love the hullabaloo. Both of you guys together, like everyone has said, you really truly do make love look fun. It looks like a great time. It's so much fun to be around you, loving each other, and truly you do both bring out the best parts of each other, and that's something that's hard to find. And I love and I respect that about both of you. And I'm not going to preach about how hard marriage can be, but I will tell you guys that if you want something that's easy, it's probably not going to be great. And if you want something that's great, it's absolutely not going to be easy, right? But I'd like to thank both of your parents, right? You guys raised some amazing kids, and my life would not be the same without these two, so I thank you so much for doing that. And it's time to put those glasses up. I'm a true believer that you get what you put into life. And when people like you invest love, energy, fun, passion, life is bound to give you unforgettable, incredible experiences. And here's to those experiences.
You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised, it happens every time, it's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. It started when you said hello, just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You took the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it, and all of the words out of my mouth without even trying. And I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. Yeah, baby. It's always on a
the gates alone. If the grass isn't greener, come back and check I'm still breathing. When heaven takes you home and you're untouchable, tell them how you backflip through tragic. Show them how the struggle make magic.
Flashes on matches, splashes of ashes, embers are rising, smoke fills the skies, and wind blows and then crashes, waves over the ashes, hills washed up in violet, eyes close up to hide it.